Here for the final 90s rock show here. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is good here. It's live right now, so probably will be on later. Yeah, it'll be up. Yeah. Up top. Got it.
I'm Barry. I follow a bunch of the Disney bands.
Oh, really?
You know the Haunted Mansion Ghost Carolers starts
Carolers?
Friday.
Oh, it does? Okay, yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday on the 8th.
On the 8th.
Yeah.
What time does it start? It's in...
Friday, 5:30 till 10:10.
Okay, and that's in downtown Disney?
Downtown Disney, main stage, and Darden, that used to be the Garden Sisters, should be on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
It's double whammy on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
And we're back over here now. Bring on the party over here.
Darden is great for the folk Americana, and they've been at Disney now probably 4 years.
Oh, okay.
It's the
Darden
final.
is-
It's the final set of the season.
Okay.
The
I don't know if
final
it's
set of the season. And
folk
you know, so the
Americana.
pressure's
Oh,
on.
okay.
You know,
And other
they got it popping. They got look at that. They're going. What if we forgot everything we know?
Good. Thank you so much
And
for
they
letting
go
me know.
out there, they can't. Oh, it might happen. You never know. But I don't think it's very likely. Anyway, I think we got the. You're ready for it, right? Are you really ready for it? I think that was enough. This is the final set of the season. Are you really ready for it? All right, then let's hear it for 90s Rock Show! They seem to remember it.
because we just played that for you. All right.
Keep this on. Last one of the summer, guys. lyrics for this one tonight. And it's actually really funny to me because it took me 2 years to convince these guys to learn the song.
And we did it anyway.
All right, guys.
Go for
This
it.
features Seth on bass. Thank you guys for helping me lose weight this summer, too.
Yeah, Jennifer!
Oh, thank you. Give it up for Seth on bass.
Thank you. I know the basics. All right, here's a song from Seattle. City of Seattle.
All right. Taking a deep cut.
Now you are.
Are you ready to go?
Jimmy!
Do we have any fans of that band? You guys have great taste. Great taste in music. All right. Okay. Another Seattle song. Oh, and it's Teray's birthday too. Happy birthday, Teray!
Happy birthday, Teray!
Friend of the band. We can sing happy birthday, Gil.
Happy birthday.
Okay, that's enough. Birthday, dear Teray. I'm just copying everybody.
Happy birthday to you.
Teray is this gentleman's better half. Oh, wife too.
She made him the man he is today.
And these might be two of the kindest and most wonderful people walking the planet.
Absolutely.
kids. Now he's going to come up and fight me for the microphone because I'm not going to give it back to him. Once you're up front here and you're like 30% sexier, there's no going back.
I'm just kidding you.
It's an interesting fight, two short guys.
All right.
Okay. All right. It's our last song, isn't it? Yeah.
Last song of the summer. Give it up.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We're 90s Rockshow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Small beats, true care, true breeze. I take one left, you're right. That's true. I know you'll be on my show. Watch me, waiting, coming to waiting, saying so. I wanna go, turn the lights off.
Man, for whatever reason, the internet is just a pain in the butt over there. Sorry if you were trying to refresh, but I mean, there's nothing I can do. I think if I take a few steps back, I was going to take a few steps back, but man, there was just such a crowd behind me. I would have been stepping on somebody. I didn't want to do that. But I'm going to watch part of Thomasina. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I'm going to creep back over in this direction, but I wanted to catch like a song or two. And then we'll head back to the 90s rock show for their second set.
For everybody who is here right now.
And what I'll do is I'll hang back a little more. I like to be up front, but internet's just no bueno over there.
We really do appreciate you. We love this event. This event is so amazing because not only do we get to have a great experience with family, but we also just have amazing experiences with all of these amazing bands. And so thank you guys so much for supporting this event. We really, really do appreciate it. And with that, let's give it up for one of the best bands to hit this stage. I'm gonna do it one more time. Are you ready? Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Tommy C.
We got all that anger out. It's time for a little love fest, shall we? It's time to dance, and that's very fun. Someone is dying on
So get a good spot. Check out the train. Look at the train.
When you get back on a Saturday night, and the room is clear. Do you look like me? Do you feel like me? Do you turn into your element? Do you dance like this forever? Do you dance like this forever?
Here we go. So I think the internet's better right here. I think if I go too far forward, then I'm in that no bueno internet zone. Let me know how it's doing. A little further back, but I think that's going to be better for viewing. So, I know there's not a lot of action, so it's hard to tell, but... Oh wait, was that their last set? Shoot, that might have been their last set already. It looks like they're packing their gear up. Or maybe they had an early set. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's their last set tonight. I bet the park closes early, that's why. Shoot. That's a shame. Well, at least we caught the last one. Yeah, Belle, I'm a little sad because summer's over. I'm not going to miss the heat, but I am going to miss the summer nights here and all the fun things I had here. But we got Halloween coming up, and that's definitely something to look forward to. I can go ask him. I'm doing good, man. You guys only had one set, or was there an earlier one?
We did an earlier one. They had us start earlier today.
Oh, they're
closing earlier. So.
Oh man, I should have looked closer.
Yeah, that's okay, man. You got something.
Yeah, I got some footage today.
Cool.
When are you guys playing next?
Next, we are playing a concert in the park this Friday in Laguna Niguel.
Laguna Niguel.
The address and exact time I don't know, but it's on our social media.
Somewhere south. Okay.
Yeah.
Did they ask you to come back this year or for next year?
Sounds like it.
Okay, good.
Sounds like it.
Everyone's looking forward to that.
I have reason to believe we'll be here. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man. So we're looking forward to it.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
I'm Brian, by the way.
Brian?
Yeah, nice.
Seth. I recognize you, but I didn't know your name.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Hopefully you'll come back next year. Or maybe I'll come check you guys out when you're somewhere else.
Yeah.
What else do you guys have on the...
We have We have so much stuff coming up, I couldn't even tell you. I can't remember it all.
Just check
It's
the-
all on our Instagram and
Okay.
Instagram page.
Yeah.
We promote, so
Okay.
just follow that, you'll know.
We'll find it.
Yeah, you'll find it.
Okay, Seth.
Good.
Thank you so
Good
much,
to-
man.
Good to talk to you, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, see ya.
Anyways, that was Seth. So I guess they had an early set today, so we didn't get to see the early one. I guess we saw probably the better set. Or we tried to see the better set because the internet wasn't cooperating. But anyways, I guess we can go look at Thomasina then. New Order. Or is this Joy Division? I know New Order sings this, but it might have been a Joy Division song first.
What's your question? That song, it's a beautiful song, but it's kind of a downer. And I'm surprised that you're singing it because I've always known you to be kind of a, I don't know, a happy boy. Hey, I am a happy boy. I'm walking down the street on a sunny day. Hubba, 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 hubba. Feeling that my bones gonna have my way. Hubba, 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 hubba. But I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't no great when things go your way. Hey, hey. You don't stop that in my heart. Hubba, 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 hubba. Set the box and put them in the drawer. Hubba, 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 hubba. 'Cause I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. Hey, ain't great when things go your way. Hey, hey. When things go your way, hey, hey.
Ladies and gentlemen. Now my question is, are you really ready to dance tonight? Because my intention is to create a rave, a 5-minute rave. Tell me if you want it. You really want it?
had a best friend ever. Give yourselves a round of
Well, you're just gonna have to take the next one. Our intention was to create Nance's first rave, and I think we did it in under 5 minutes. We have one song left. I know, I feel the same way, and believe me, if I could keep going and going, I would. Show 'em, dancer! Take this intro.
everybody, if you're ever looking for a good AC/DC cover band, look up Bonfire. They're the best Bon Scott AC/DC cover band I've ever seen.
The crowd control, the stage managers, the train drivers. And let me tell you, this park would be really sad and empty. And my heart would be empty too if it wasn't for you. I love you guys so much. How fast did the summer go by? Too fast, right? Well, if it's all going that fast, that means we'll see you in like 5 minutes, because summer will be here again. It's gonna go by so fast. We'll see you next summer, okay? Come down to say hi after. But this is adios for now. Summer 2023, you have been a beautiful, beautiful event.
It's just on my channel.
What's your channel? My boyfriend's in the band. They got a ton of videos.
Oh, really? In Tomasina?
Mm-mm. Say they're in the other band.
Oh, was he Seth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just talking to him. It's my name. Hold on. It's that up top there.
Is that Instagram or?
That's YouTube.
Okay, Brian Sevilla?
Yeah. You're right.
She's better at me.
I was trying not to correct things.
I can barely see. UFC or?
I think that's right, as far as I can tell.
You do UFC ones?
What?
You do UFC ones too?
No, that's not me.
Okay.
It's with an I, by the way.
Okay.
So maybe that's the problem.
I have lots of issues.
No, you're doing it one-handed like me. I totally understand. Yeah, we really enjoyed coming to see them like every week. Ugh, it's not coming up. It's with an I, and you did a Y again.
Oh,
I think it's correcting you. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Just hit blue button. There you go. There it is.
There you go. Subscribe.
There you go.
You.
You're welcome. Thank you. So that was the singer of the 90s rock show's girlfriend. Let's go take a look over here. I probably won't be back in these parts for, I don't know. HHN's coming up, and that's probably going to take up a lot of my next 2 weeks, along with work. So I don't know when I'm going to be back here at Knott's until Scary Farm. That might end up being the next time I'm here. So I'm sure everything's closed. You know what we might go do is let's go see if the Scary Farm store is still open. Hey Randy, what I was going to tell you is Bonfire, they're not just one of the best AC/DC cover bands. They might be, and probably are, in my opinion, the best cover band I've ever seen. And I've seen a few. The Queen Nation, that's another one. If you like Queen Nation, they're really good. But for me, Bonfire. They play only Bon Scott AC/DC songs though. Although I have seen him do one Brian Johnson AC/DC song. I can't remember which one, but if you like the old AC/DC, that's the way to go. Yeah, it's just my name. Hold on. She was asking too. No, you're good.
You've got some awesome video.
I have, what's going on? I have mostly, from concerts and then some theme park stuff. But that's it right there. If you want to type it in or
I'm
take a picture.
blind, but I think
I know, we all are.
That's your channel right there? Perfect.
You got it.
Oh, awesome.
I'm Brian.
Hey, Brian. I'm Greg.
Greg, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. Great job.
Thanks, man. Have a good one. Seth, you going to Alice in Chains next month?
No, I can't make it, man. I got not the trip, but not the trip, but 90s Rockshow, and the big Rockshow.
Nice, they open Montezuma. Wow, man, that was before, or no, that was probably right around the time I was at Knott's for the first time, 1979. But I was a wee lad and don't even remember. I think the streets when I went were like still dirt in some areas, like over in Camp Snoopy area. They was still like dirt streets, like where like the biplane ride is and a couple other things. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Somewhere in my parents' family album, there's pictures of me and like my aunt and stuff on benches somewhere. But yeah, back when Knott's was owned by the Knott family. But yeah, those were good times. Yeah, you're not too far off from how old I was. I think we're gonna head over to the the Knott's Scary Farm store, if it's still open. I'm hoping it is. I think I saw somewhere that's supposed to be open till kind of late, so we can do like a run through there, and then, I don't know, I'll head back out, and that'll probably be the night. But anyways, I hope you guys were able to see something. I know it went in and out. I got to figure something out. I just changed my my mobile data plan, so it's supposed to be better, but I guess this is one of those spots where it's not better. You know, it's give and take. Wow, in Santa Barbara? Was that at the Santa Barbara Bowl? I saw Jack White there a few years back. That's a great little spot for anyone looking for a good concert spot and a nice little trip to get away from the LA lifestyle. Definitely go to Santa Barbara and check out the Santa Barbara Bowl and what bands they got going. Last time I saw Alice in Chains was actually on my birthday, which is coming up, and it was in 2019 in Seattle with Chris DeGarmo's daughter was one of the bands opening up, and Chris DeGarmo actually came out and played with her. That was pretty awesome. If you don't know who Chris DeGarmo is, he was one of the guitar players from Queensryche. A lot of people think he was the guitar player of Queensryche. I think can't remember Michael something. I can't remember his name right now, but when I look at him, he was right there with DeGarmo in some ways, maybe even better. But both of them were awesome. It's pretty cool to see him. Hey, have a good one. Nice to meet you.
Are you going to Alice in Chains?
I'm trying. I'm going to Power Trip that same week, on that week for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
And I know my friends want to go. It's at the over there by Disneyland, at the something green.
Okay.
It's House of Blues.
Okay.
House of Blues in Anaheim is where it is, yeah.
Good venue.
So we're trying to go if I don't have work, because I have to manage my whole schedule so that I have time to go to the concert on the weekend, for those 3 days.
Yeah.
For Metallica, Tool, and AC/DC and everybody. So.
Right.
But yeah, I've seen him so many times. I was just telling the chat, last time I saw him was in Seattle on my birthday, which is coming up.
Nice.
Which was the last show before the pandemic, or the break, everyone took off.
Did you ever get to see him with Lane? I never did.
5 times.
Really? I've seen them, but not with Lane. I was too young.
Twice opening for Van Halen.
Holy shit.
Twice at Lollapalooza.
Really?
Once, yeah, which was at Santa Fe Dam, where they have the Renaissance Pleasure Fair now. They played Lollapalooza, the final 2 dates were like 10 minutes from my house.
What was it like seeing them with Lane?
He had a little fight in him when it came to people mocking him. He would go out and brawl.
Really?
I'm not kidding. I've seen him go out on the stage and knock somebody around, go back up on stage and finish the song and tell the guy off.
During the Van Halen?
This was at Lollapalooza, but
really?
I
know they were. I heard a story about people booing them when they were opening for Van Halen.
Well, they came out, and the first thing they said is like,
them better than Van Halen.
Yeah, that's how I felt at the time. Well, I love both bands, but he came out and he's trying to win the crowd, so he comes out and he says, I think all the people on the lawn in the back should be up here, and all the people in the front should be back there.
Really?
Like they're kind of a new band at that point, and they're opening for Van Halen, you know.
Yeah.
But
Wow. I would have loved to have seen him in person.
I seen him at the Palladium once. There was 2 nights there at the Palladium when Dirt just came out.
Wow.
And I didn't go the first night, which I could have gone, and that's the night that he went up on the monitors that are about 20, 30 feet up in the air and jumped off into the crowd.
Really?
Yeah, it's on YouTube somewhere.
Wow.
If you look up the Palladium in like 1993 or something like, or whenever Dirt came out. During, I think, Man in the Box.
Yeah.
He gets up there, he's got the microphone, and he drops it down, and he just totally does the most insane stage dive you've ever seen.
Really?
They were talking about it the next night, and I was like, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Man. I would have loved to see him in person.
Yeah.
He's my favorite singer from that time period, that decade.
Really underrated, and I remember at the time people were like, "Oh, I don't like the way he sings," because everybody was up into like a lot of the punk, the new kind of pop punk that was coming out and stuff.
Well, he wasn't imitating anybody.
Right.
He was so imitated afterwards.
Oh yeah.
He just sang the way he sang, and it became a thing.
Yeah.
So I can see why maybe people thought at first because they weren't used to it. But
yeah.
I think he was so incredibly original.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what an instrument! I mean, he just had the most when he was healthy.
Yeah.
When you saw him, probably he just had an amazing voice.
Yeah. Last time I tried to go see them was when they were going to open for Metallica right after Jar of Ice came out. It just didn't make it. He just didn't make it. They had to cancel the tour. We got Candlebox, and it was Candlebox, Suicidal Tendencies, because they couldn't play LA for the longest time, and Metallica was the headliner out in Devore, whatever the Blockbuster we call, or San Manuel Amphitheater, whatever they call it now.
Yeah. Okay.
So those were the days, man.
Wow, man.
When's the first time you saw him?
Well, I didn't see Alice in Chains until like 2006. It was right when they first reunited with William.
With William Wall, yeah.
I mean, I was such a fan of them, but when they were in their heyday with Lane, I was like 12 years old or something.
Okay.
I was too young to. I wasn't listening to it quite yet.
Yeah.
I
wasn't at 12. I wouldn't have been there yet either.
Yeah, I still am. But when I was a little kid, I was into the Beatles and Creedence and like oldies.
Okay.
So I actually was born in '82. So when that stuff was happening, I was about 10.
Yeah.
I was too young to get it. It was too heavy, or I just wasn't ready for it. You know.
Yeah.
So I didn't get into it until right after it happened. Late '90s is when I was listening to all that stuff. Anyway. But
it's so sad all those singers died.
Yeah.
Like from that era. It was like Scott died, Lane died, Kurt died.
Yeah.
I got to see Nirvana.
Did you really?
Yeah, the Forum. It was a benefit show for Fair and Accuracy in Reporting.
Wow.
And I believe Bobcat Goldthwait opened up. And he ended up doing his routine naked.
Really?
And it was festival seating at the Forum.
I heard about this show.
And it was
festival.
festival.
Do you remember what year? Do you know what year?
It was the year. It was like right around Christmas time, between Christmas and New Year's.
Okay.
Months before he died.
Okay. Okay.
So whatever year he died, the year before Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably '93 of the In Utero tour.
Yes, In Utero for sure.
Okay.
It was kind of crazy when they played Lithium, and everyone has their lighters, and then they go and slap dance into each other.
Funny guy. Funny guy.
Mom's back in town, right?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Back.
Good deal. Yeah.
Kind of settling in now, you know.
When you tell her April and Glenn said hi.
Okay.
Can't wait to see her at the next venue.
Cool, man.
Where's the next one?
This
Laguna.
Friday, Laguna Niguel, concert in the park. 90s rock with the string section. This Friday.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's right up Crown Valley, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to make it out to that one, but then I know you guys are doing beer gardens there.
Yes, we are. That'll be a good one.
Yeah.
The 16th, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Who are you playing with? Who's the other guy?
Second Genocide.
Oh, is that Spencer?
Yeah, and they're really. Man, I gotta run.
Yeah, no man.
Thanks for the story.
Yeah.
That's cool to hear. Wow. Wow, that's so cool you got to see that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you when we see you.
Yeah, I'll catch you next time, man.
Take care, man.
Have a good one. That was a singer from the 90s show. Got to talk to him a little bit about grunge music, which he loves to play. So we're gonna try and get in the Scary Farm store. I don't know if it's open though. I saw someone had like a schedule of their hours, and it looked like they stayed open till 11. So I don't know, but we'll take a walk down there. I wish we could go in the back way now, but you know, it's not Scary Farm. So when Scary Farm opens, you just go down this pathway here, all the way down towards Ghost Rider. Not the entrance, but where the actual ride is, where that bridge is that you go under. Well, the roller coaster actually, but you just go under there and you can cut into the store during Scary Farm. Now, we have to go around. It's only open from the outside. Suicidal with Love and Rockets. Wow, Suicidal and Love and Rockets? That's a crazy show, man. I love those mix-ups now, but back in the day, that would have been pretty brutal, man. It's a battle of gangs and hair. Battle of hairdos. Hair gel versus non-hair gel.
Just kept them up anyway.
We're in Starbucks. This is Virginia's over here on the right. This is this store has been remodeled a lot. When I was a kid, you came here. The steps to get in this were like an Old West building. It's real rickety and kind of creaky. It looks like since then they've cemented all this and paved it. It's a lot more modern, I guess you would say. Probably safer, you know. This, I mean, you can still see, like, this is an Old West building. Even though it's kind of modernizing, up to code and everything, I'm sure. There we go. Now I gotta mosh through here.
I thought you wanted to get
See, and over there's that door. There used to be saloon doors over there to get in this the Cordelia's Chicken Restaurant. Still have the big chicken. Although I think he was over here. He was like over there before. Looks like they're playing some Hollywood Nights. Yeah, I remember that name of that band. I don't remember what they played, though, Randy. So during the daytime, when you're in there, that's the exit for the Legacy store. I'm gonna go see if it's open, though. It might be. It looks like there's people out here, so maybe we're gonna be able to go in. Oh no, it's closed. Is it closed? Yeah, it looks like it's closed. Oh well, we'll be back and we'll go through that another time. Here's the old Ghost Rider. When I first came here, that thing wasn't even there. Mars Volta. I know the name of that band too. I just don't know what they play for sure. I probably know a song or two. I just don't know. Can't attach the song to the band's name. The peanut store. We can go not inside, but window shop a little. Big peppermint patty. Unit's headquarters. Alright, we're gonna go under the bridge here. Let's wait for some of these people to go by and wait for the guy to stop traffic. Or stop the people from walking across the street, and then we'll go down there. I just don't want to be all cramped in there while I'm live streaming. I may even lose the signal a little bit too, so we'll see. Ah, shoot. Here comes the mini zombie apocalypse, so I guess we'll just go now. Yeah, I got to see Roger a couple times. I got to see him on the last one at Staples Center. I saw him at Staples Center again with a different night. And I saw him at the Coliseum for the Wall tour, whenever that was, you know. So that was the big show. That was a great night, man. To see that show, that kind of production, man, that's a tough one to beat. I mean, if he did that tour again, I have no doubt it would sell out. Such a fantastic tour and production there. And I did see Gilmore, and I did see Pink Floyd with Gilmore, but not with Roger. I saw the Division Bell tour. That was another tour that was unheralded, man. If you got to see that show, boy, they used to rehearse it out here in like a hangar, and they had the laser show going. I remember a couple times they would really have the lasers going off, and that was pretty strange to be driving home from work and there's like lasers going off in the sky. You're like, what the heck's going on? Yeah, it was somewhere out in San Bernardino, and I don't remember anywhere. That was like a long time ago. One of the other things I saw at Gilmore in 2016, I want to say, or 15, whenever he did the Rattle That Lock tour. I got to see him at the Hollywood Bowl, and that was an awesome experience too. I wish I would have went more nights to that show. He played 2 at the Bowl and 1 at the Forum, I want to say. The Bowl shows were the ones to go because they were outdoors, and they had the dome from the Hollywood Bowl, which was what the Division Bell tour stage setup was modeled after. So they actually had the same guy who did the projections for the Division Bell tour do the projections for the Hollywood Bowl shows. So that was pretty awesome. In fact, my seat was right next to one of those projectors, and it was funny because I was like, people had to go around them, so I was kind of getting interrupted. So I had tried to tell like security, like, hey, can you put my seat somewhere else so people don't have to go around this way? And they didn't go for it. They ended up putting someone like in the aisle and made people go the other way around. But it was worth a shot. It was still a great show, no matter what, you know. If Gilmore came around, I'd go in a heartbeat. His musicality, man, there's just something when you hear Dave sing and his guitar. He is the music man. He's the jazz guy. He is the guy. Roger is he's the angst in Pink Floyd. He provides that tension, you know, that you only get when you go see Roger Waters. And Dave is the relief. He's the, everything's going to be fine, you know. When you hear, like, Comfortably Numb, that's kind of the contrast, you know, them both singing their parts on that song, you know. One is the tension and one is the relief. Wow, that's cool, man. KLOS. Love KLOS. It's like, if there was one show I could go back in time and go to, that's one of them. There's like probably 3 or 4 in my life. If I could go back to seeing, you know, go back in my DeLorean and go and see that show again. I would definitely be the Division Bell tour for Pink Floyd. Such a great production for that one. Probably one of the other ones was I got to see Ozzy. I got to see Ozzy on the Randy Rhoads tribute show, which was at Irvine Meadows at the time, which doesn't exist anymore. And man, just such a emotional show, I guess. Even though it was like, you know, heavy metal and rock, there was just a lot of you know, that time and that space with everything that was going on in the world, and you know, to see Ozzy come out and do a show, a tribute to Randy Rhoads. And I remember they had a poster contest, who could like bring a poster with Randy and Ozzy's picture in it. And I think it was for KNAC. They kind of were co-sponsoring that show or something. And whoever brought like the best one, you know, and they would judge, you know, from the stage, got to meet Ozzy and have backstage or whatever. And a bunch of people had like small portraits, like something that like a very large frame in your house, like for a big house, you know. And some had some smaller ones. And they all put theirs up in the seating section. And then out of nowhere on the lawn, somebody had a tarp that filled like half the freaking lawn. And I'm not kidding. It filled like half the lawn, or at least it seemed that way. And they had a thing with, you know, Ozzy and Randy, and it was airbrushed. And it was just amazing. And needless to say, they won. And they brought them, you know, backstage, and they put that whole tarp, and it filled the whole stage. And there was like room for it to, like, if the stage was bigger, it would have like filled more of whatever stage was left. It was huge. I just remember that. It was such a great night. You know, the last couple songs were, I can't remember. I think he played Paranoid was like the last song. And it wasn't supposed to be the last song because Ozzy invited everyone on stage. And it created craziness. I was on stage because I had a good seat. In fact, the show was supposed to be at Long Beach Arena, but Ozzy got sick, which is kind of funny now that I think about that because of the situation now. But anyways, he got like a cold or something, and his throat was not feeling so good. So they postponed the show from like a Tuesday or Thursday to like a Saturday or Sunday show. And since it was a different venue, our tickets weren't good, you know, because, you know, obviously the seating chart's different. So we had to drive down to Irvine Meadows in the morning, exchange our tickets in, see a bunch of PO'd people who like went through ticket agencies. They didn't have the same row for their seats, you know, anymore because they had to trade them in, and it just isn't the same, you know. And then we actually got a little closer. We were on the side, but we were happy, you know. We went home, and then we came back. We drove 45 minutes to get there, and 45 minutes back home. Then we had to, you know, hang out at home for a little while and go all the way back down there in the evening and, you know, see the show, which was freaking awesome, man. Great, awesome show. I remember one of our buddies had too many beers and he was like ready to puke, and my friends were telling him no more beer or one more beer. He's like, no more beer, you know, because the song No More Tears was like no more beers. It kind of rhymes. Anyways, probably kind of a little bit cruel at the time, but at the same time was kind of funny. Poor guy. He puked like in every seat next to us. And I remember the girls showed up that had the seats next to us, and they were like in high heels, and they had to like step around his puke, and they were like, "Ew!" It's like so funny. We felt so bad for him, but at the same time, it was like, man, he was there. I think probably the whole time. I think he never went home, so they were just drinking in the parking lot. For anyone who remembers, like Irvine Meadows, I don't think you had to pay for parking, and I don't think you have to pay for parking at 5 Points, which is the place that kind of replaced it. So it's all baked into your ticket. So once you're in, you know, you don't have to worry about it. You're good. You don't have to pay for parking there, which was really cool. But anyways, all right, I'm gonna take off here. I'm here at Knott's Berry Farm, and I got to drive home and go to work tomorrow, and a couple nights of work, and then we got Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm planning to be there on Thursday, hopefully live streaming at some point. I don't know if I'm going to live stream the whole night, but some point in time I'm going to live stream. So if you're into Halloween Horror Nights and definitely want to see the opening night, look me up. I'll be there, hopefully with a group, so we can space each other out. Should be pretty awesome. A lot of cool mazes coming up. But anyways, I will see you guys later.